Good morning, boys and girls and parents. Hope everybody had a great long weekend. Just want to check in and make sure that everybody understands how we're doing the at-home days. You should see this chart inside of your green folder, and you should also see it on Google Classroom. The must-dos are at the top, so you want to make sure that you do the must-dos each week. And then obviously the may-dos are things that you can possibly do and plug into your schedule. If you take a look, the schedule is the second page here for those days that you are at home. Inside, many times it talks about writing in a free journal, and I wanted to make sure that you knew inside this packet you have a free journal, and if you write in that journal, if you send it back to me, I will take a look at it, read it, grade it, and send it back. In this packet, there was also a little white thing that is laminated that is just like what we use at school for you to use dry erase markers with, which I sent home. You also had some letters and a letter board. And the last thing is a name tag that looks very similar to the name tag that we have at school. If you put this out on the table that you work on, it's really helpful for the kids to be able to see the letter, the picture, and the sound that they need for each letter. We're going to be using these this week in group. And if you take a look, this is what they're going to look like when I get finished. We have magnets at school, and what I've been doing is adding Velcro to these so they can be used at home and laminating them. If I don't have yours finished, what you have at home for the time being is something that looks like this, just for the kids to point at the letters. Next week is the week that we're going to be tapping out. So if you have one of these, be reassured I'll be sending you one of these when I get them finished. I cannot finish them until you send me these. So if you haven't sent me those two sheets, please make sure you do that. And these things, if you can just keep ready and prepared for us to use on Wednesdays, I would super appreciate it. The last thing we're going to need this Wednesday is this number rack right here and the papers that are in your green folder. I will need your number rack and the papers that are in your green folder. Hope you have a good week.